Okay, we made it to Red Bluff after what feels like forever, but the horses got some really nice pins. We didn't think we were going to be able to do that, but we are. So they're chilling, and then I will ride Dakota in barrel practice later, and then probably just give Chester a little exercise. While they're stretching out and we're getting set up, I'm going to fill up their water buckets. I have these big water buckets from Tractor Supply. They have the handles. They're not really meant to be water buckets, I don't think, but they work really good, especially in these big pins for them. And they're much bigger than a 5-gallon bucket, so you can get a lot more water in there and you can carry it around really easily. And I'm always so happy to see them drinking after a long haul. Okay, Dakota is saddled for barrel practice. The funny thing about pro rodeo, you cannot practice barrels on the stakes without it being an official practice, so thankfully we get to do that today. So I'm just going to go take him, warm him up, and just lope through the barrels. Nothing crazy. Hopefully he does not take off. It was really nice of the committee to let us have a barrel practice. I think we had about an hour for all of us to try and get through the barrels, and this is a really big rodeo. I think like almost 200 girls ran, if not more. I don't really remember, but here we have to get in line to wait to go up and run the barrels. He actually did really good. I really wanted to get in here because this pin is so wide. There's a whole track around it. The only thing that separates you from the track on one side is a little like piece of plastic ribbon, and then on the other side you do have a fence, but the barrels are in the middle of nowhere. There's not an alleyway. You come in from the side, so I really wanted to see what it was like. Here I'm gonna lope him to the right to get him calmed down, let him know that this is a practice run, and please do not take off because this is chaotic. There are people everywhere, but it was really good to get to do this. I just want to keep him nice and controlled. Here I am going into the first barrel, and I'm just wanting him to kind of see the angle, let me see the angle, and then I'm trying to make him finish the barrels pretty straight on the back side. Here I actually did not have a straight line to the second. Not sure why I did that, but he loped really good. He turned that barrel really well. It's more for me than for him. Here he saw a sheep behind the third barrel, and he flipped out. So that's why I made him lope this again to get his mind off of it, and then I'm going to finish it really tight and lope to the fence, and he's done with practice. So I pet on him. Saddling for round 1 of the Red Bluff Round Up. I'm running Dakota, but Chester's here for moral support. We are going to be running in our gorgeous Star Master saddle today. So I'm going to try to get it up on his back and not slam it down. That's really easy with these saddles because they aren't much weight, so you can really throw them up there without hurting your horse's back. Here I am making sure that the cinches are where they need to be for him, and then I'm going to tighten up my saddle. I do ride in a back cinch. Not everyone does, but I definitely prefer it. And then my saddle does have a matching black Master Saddles breast collar, and it looks really, really nice on him. The black with the white saddle pad, it just complements each other so well. Once that's on, it is time for our pre-game Dr. Pepper. Yes, we do this before every run. You don't like it.
Oh, he's licking his lips. No, Chester.
Alright, now that we're tacked up, it's time to go warm up, and we actually warm up on the track that surrounds the actual rodeo arena, and it is huge. So there's plenty of room to warm up. You can run basically a mile all the way around it if you wish, but we are getting him warmed up. There was also a mounted shooting competition happening, but he was ignoring all of the sounds of gunfire, thankfully. So I guess I can ride him into battle if I want. So how Red Bluff works is we all run Friday morning in a Slack. So if you sign up, you get put into Slack, and then the top 32, I think maybe, get to be put into perfs. So there's a perf Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday afternoon, and they put it slowest to fastest. So if you were one of the last qualifying people, you will have to run the same day that Friday night. And if you do not make the top 32, I'm going to say it's 32, then you immediately, an hour after the first round of Slack ends, you run again. So you have 2 chances of running the same day with Red Bluff, but it is so fun, and it was a little hot for Slack, but everyone seemed to handle it really, really well. And I'm making sure Dakota is really warm before I run, because this is a big pattern. So 17s are going to be what everyone stays in. I think a 17-2 or 1 Slack this morning, but I'm going to finish warming him up, and then we will go make our run.
Go, 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 go.
Final round 8 for the 17 and 64. 17 and 64, that will move to 4th in the round. 17 and 64.
Dakota had a really nice run. I was very happy with it because I did not know how it was going to go. I'm kind of terrified of the big pins on him, so there's always a chance I'm going to run off or do something, but he had a really nice run. We finished 14th, so we get to run in the perfs tomorrow. So tonight he has off, so we're taking him to see if he will stand in the saltwater spa, and that's going to really reduce his inflammation. It's like cold hosing, but like on steroids. So it'd take me, like, I could never cold hose it like that myself. So we're going to get him in there, get his legs treated, so he can be good and ready to go for tomorrow.
This is with like retired CHP officers and it's Susan Hill, retired Susan.
You're all right. Nope. Come on.
We're good.
Good boy. Nice and slow.
Oh, I see. That's a whole tank right there.
Ready? Here we go. All right, I'm gonna close it. Are you okay? Yeah. Just her, not you. You watch your leg. All right, are we ready? We are going to turn the water on. Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Pose. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he'd be like, always goes to your back, you know, going on about it.
Okay, here we go. This is where it all happens. Okay, so we're gonna turn Bubbles on as we go, and then we'll watch and see how he does. Oh, that's awesome. We love boogers.
Talking to somebody. Think I've never snoring. Here we go. I think he's good.
We all made it.
Good boy. We have survived.
Okay, you can kind of hear the announcer probably. There's a perf tonight. We're up in the perf tomorrow. In order to get in the perfs at Red Bluff, you have to run in the top 36 to be put in perfs. Dakota smoked a run. So we finished 14th, so we get put in the perf Saturday. So that's going to be exciting and fun and crazy. He was already running so hard, so I'm just going to be running really hard tomorrow. Now they are eating. They're going to be eating dinner. I gave Dakota a full tube of paste electrolytes. I made sure he got it all down. And then in his feed, it's basically a mash tonight with some more powdered electrolytes in there, just to make sure he gets caught up, keeps getting those replenished, because he is running, you know, so much and it just takes so much. So they're eating, and now we are ready to beamer Dakota while he eats. So he's nice and massaged for his run tomorrow. He got the ice, well, it's not really ice, he got the saltwater spa. It's really cold, like 35 degrees, and he's in there for like 30 minutes, so it's like full icing of the legs. It's awesome, really good to have. So he got that after his run. Chester got it yesterday, but I did not video because he was nervous and he needed me with him, and I did not have a cameraman. So Chester did that yesterday, Dakota did it today, so really just kind of helping him bounce back from these runs, make sure there's no inflammation, and just keep him from getting injured. While we're on the rodeo road, I do everything, warm him up good, but stuff happens. The ground here is definitely weird, but he handled it perfectly like a champ. So he gets to relax today and most of tomorrow, because we don't run till the afternoon. Barrels is normally towards the end of the perfs too, but we are going to get him full of some alfalfa to snack on. He's had grass in this big giant pen, so that's been really awesome. Chester's chilling, good for Chester. So they're eating dinner, so let's beamer. Yummy. Don't worry, he will be getting a rebraid tomorrow. They look bad. I know his braids look ratchet, but they're gonna be redone before the perf, I promise. I promise. Stormy's over there. Alright, it's now Saturday morning, and I'm wanting to get Chester some exercise on the track, and Dakota's here so he can really walk around and stretch out before his run later, and also because he's a little bit of a buddy sour boy. You can see me and Chester walking up from the distance there. I walked him one full lap around this huge track, and I've never ridden him on a track before, so I wasn't really sure what to expect from him. I didn't put a tie down on, so I don't know if that was smart or not, but He proved that he did not need it. I wanted to get him out here to see all of the rodeo goings on, to get him used to it. He's not as big of a fan of perfs as Dakota, so I'm trying to get him used to all the noises and the equipment and all the flags and everything waving around in the air and all kinds of stuff. So he got to go look at the arena and all of that, but now we are going to get his little workout in. So I chose a spot on the track that was clear to trot some circles, and I do always sit the trot on him, trying to get him to be a little slower, a little more collected. Here I'm letting him kind of look at everything. I'm not fighting him, having his head up that much. He is a barrel horse, not a Western pleasure horse, so not the end of the world here. So I let him have his big fat head in the air some. So for a while I'm just going to trot around. Here I'm doing a little bit of a figure 8 to change directions. This way I don't stop and switch, because sometimes if I do stop and switch he'll be a little bit hotter. So this kind of just like tricks him into switching directions. I do work the transitions a lot, but today I didn't really want to fight too much with him. I just wanted to get him really stretched out and get a good workout and start building his wind back up, because he's going to be getting some runs really soon. So I trot around for a long time, up and down and all around, and then once I'm done with that I will lope him. Well, look at the blown up barrel horse go. Alright, we have tacked up and we are ready for our last run here at the Red Bluff Round Up in California. I had so much fun at this rodeo. The committee was cool and everything just with the rodeo was super cool. Here I'm doing the cinches. I pull down my stirrup before doing the matching breast collar. I'm wearing a barrel bling rodeo shirt today and it is literally like the most comfortable thing I've ever run in, and I have on my Star jeans to match this Star saddle.
Chester always acts like he wants some, and he doesn't.
You can lick the can. like something you need to get involved in? He said no. For our run today, we are wearing the teal boots from Hothead Stalls. The good thing about the black saddle is it goes with literally any color, and these boots look super cute on both my horses. They really pop and they match my blue helmet. Okay, I always wear my blue helmet.
Actually fun. They're not really mismatched. I mean, it's the two patterns, but they're not very
They're blue.
noticeable.
Everything's blue.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to take you way west to Razorback country. One of the greatest football movies I ever watched was filmed in this lady's backyard. Sadie Miller, Jonesboro, Arkansas. Sorry. Around the 17-6, Sadie. That is 12th.